Okay, everybody, how you doing? Collective energy coming through. Collective energy coming through. And that's sometimes during these other shifts. You have to call into your prosperity, call into your abundance, and trust. So I thought before we bring in these first quarter energies, it's gonna feel like a little first quarter energies, and then it's gonna feel like something else. Okay? And only you are knowing what is gonna feel like that something else. Okay? And you are bringing in some new energy that is feeling some type of way. And you can only bring that through with your true, authentic self at this moment. And sometimes this could feel like an energy from a force. You don't know where this is coming from, but you are in prayer. Okay? Trust the process. Period. Trust the process. Trust the process. A lot of times we do not come up in here knowing. We did not know. But at the same time, we said there is some fulfillment here, so we have to come through. And so as you are coming through during these moments, it's with a little bit of action. Know that your action is grounded, protected, and loved and blessed by God. Okay? However, during these celestial moments, because there's a lot of activity going on. So we are taking note of the spiritual understanding sometimes, and sometimes we're just like, okay, what's coming through these moments? Because you are here to just be your authentic self. And a lot of times you have a fulfillment of delivering signs. So now you are carrying some other intentions during these astrological moments. Remember that the cosmos loves you. And if it feels like it is feeling too much, then these are other spiritual guidance that you can call upon to at this moment. Know that your spirit guide, you just call into your spirit, just thank you, my angel. Thank you, my angel. Just start from there. Thank you, my angel. Thank you, my angel. Just start from there. Okay? Thank you, my angel. And just start from there. That's all you need to know right now. So there are some other kind of collective energy that is going through. A lot of collective energy that is going through during these moments. And this is where you have to just take a quick little time here. These can also feel during these moments. Not only are we can feel like there's a path of least resistance here, but we're going to say, how can we spread these breads? And something is going to be calling you. And so this is called a destiny spread. So if you feel destined to have a destiny spread, make sure you call upon that. Take time, revisit these other timings. Be slow to anger. Be slow to anger here, okay? Collective reading. So this could be some other kind of life path energy. Life path energy that is in partnership of what it is that you're trying to put out there also. So don't forget that kind of energy. Okay? It's a mastered energy that you will learn how to nurture during these moments. And so now this other kind of energy is coming through. And we're talking about the Love Your Inner Goddess, Madonna of Roses, 43. Madonna of Roses, 43. By Alona Fairchild. Let's read the guidebook. Alona Fairchild, number 43. Madonna of Roses. In a reading, there is a way to be fierce that doesn't betray the kindness of your heart. When you know that to enable someone to behave badly towards you doesn't help them, or you don't need to talk badly to them. You don't need to talk badly to them. Badly towards you doesn't help them or you. You don't need to subject yourself to unnecessary guilt for taking care of yourself or fear that you aren't being compassionate. You are teaching yourself and others the truth that love is based in respect, and that trying to take what doesn't belong to you through any form of aggression or manipulation, seduction or persuasion is neither loving nor respectful. Thorns are sharp because they need to be. They don't diminish the beauty of the rose. They protect it. The spiritual guidance, your soul is a bald, holy rose, sublime creation under the care and protection of the Madonna of Roses. The soul that is holy rose holds an exquisite spiritual perfume. She goes through struggles early on in life that teach her when she will need to protect herself from those people or situations that would try to cut her off from what vitalizes and inspires her with life. She is taught to recognize those that would steal her way from her destiny and try to use her for their own selfish purpose. She knows that people who try to use her do not love her. They are interested in what they can gain from her, nor what they can share and create together with her. So she is not shy to let such unworthy hands that grasp after her feel the piercing of her thorns. By the time she reaches spiritual maturity, and I'm going to leave it from there because that's just a lot of information. That is too much information. Spiritual maturity. By the time she reaches spiritual maturity, Madonna of Roses, reaching spiritual maturity. Whatever prayer that you brought to you, let us take time to be in prayer. Let us take time to be in our meditations. Let us take time to fulfill intentions. But let us take time to act upon what it is that we understand we came here to do. Because there is some 11:11 energy coming through. Remember that, dear souls. 11:11 energy is coming through. And these first quarters, not only are we trying to stay close to our affirmations and our intentions, but we are acting upon this weight and we release it to the Father of the sky. If it feels like this is the north, we're going to release it to the Father of the sky for right now, because we are releasing. And we will stabilize for what we understand ourselves to be as we continue to co-create. Because this is the most creative aspect in your well-being. You're just not here. You have a calling. You're compassionate and you're being persistent in these first quarter energies. And your affirmation is going to feel like, I honor the divine presence in every cycle of my life. That's going to feel like your affirmation. I honor the divine presence in every cycle of my life. So you're working on what this is supposed to feel like, and then this kind of energy is going to take over, and then she, the divine feminine, our mother of the earth, is going to remind us, have no fear. So maybe sometimes it can feel like recommendation. Put on your golden leaf. And when I say your golden leaf, I'm talking about put on your personal, private energy. it can come through as a stone, like your birthstone. It can come through like that. Start with that. Because this is some kind of moment right now. You know, this is some kind of moment right now. And it's going to come from the north, the east, the west, and the south. And we're dealing with our own inner strength here. So it could feel like a little bit of this wounded healer. You're like, Lord, please take me on another circumference, whatever this circumference is for you. That is your blessing. You are worthy and anointed to be fulfilling such energy because you are worthy of it. So don't forget to prosper on how you're going to get there. These are not just dreams. These are like your notifications, your intentions. You're going to have action because you have been coming up through these other positive astrology cards or guidance. And it is a blessing right now. And you just gotta let that kind of energy speak to it. Be of some kind of influence right now. So if you are here on this channel for the first time, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. These are light codes. You know what I'm saying? These are some light codes that are coming in. And sometimes we're going to feel this energy through other forms of tendencies. And what I call these tendencies is like the feel, touch, taste, smell. You know? So you could be like, you could actually be smelling this right now. You know what I'm saying? You could be smelling this. But it's not a smell. It's more like an insight and intuition. You are really, like, you just don't even know right now. And this is not like one of those higher type of recognizing. Is that you just recognizing. This could be some kind of moon sign Gemini. Okay? This could be some kind of Gemini moon. Who are we talking to right now? Are we talking to the Gemini moon? What's going on here, Gemini moon? Your element is air, quality is mutable, intellectual, changeable, clever, resourceful, hand, arms, and lungs. Active, expressive, humorous, and vibrant. So the qualities of a Gemini moon are versatility, quick wit, and the ability to learn and analyze enormous amounts of information. You are a natural multitasker and can make decisions quickly. You are highly intelligent and communicate well with others. Your energy is lively, social, and changeable. You prefer being on the go, whether for short trips or spontaneous activities. Your free spirit and sense of humor attract an intriguing variety of people. Your thoughts are progressive, resourceful, and may reveal vital new information to enlighten others. That is the Gemini moon. If you resonate with that, then just remember, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, because these are some Gemini moons. Amen. And as we continue to look at other spontaneous events, let us call unto our whispers of the ocean. Whispers of the ocean. What is it that we need to know during these times of the first quarter? Continued action, also taking assessment for more action, but also there could be some delays sometimes, And when the whispers of the ocean come in, they're reminding you, do not forget to take your time for self-care. So you have the whispers of the ocean coming in. By Angela Hartfield. Gentle moderation. Take your time. Pressure from others or yourself can be released by renegotiating what you are trying to accomplish. Gentle moderation. Number 42. Okay, so we're looking at these gentle moderations. There's a lot of shifts going on during these moments, and so we start to look at these other elements that are coming in. So you could be feeling a little spontaneous as they are related to those events that are happening within you. They're waking up your space, and so now you are reflecting this authority. So you're creating more boundaries because you're like, I understand this is going to flourish. However, there could feel like some other partnerships that are coming in. So watch out for these other energetic downloads. Take note of it. Be innovative. And also not only be creative and collective, but this is the labor of love. We've asked for these labor of love. And so we connect now with Mother Gaia. And we stay spontaneous in what is it that we need to understand as we find more balance. And stay charming. Yeah. So saying charming, your own belief, your own rituals, but also at the same time, it's like, this could feel like a little bit more, when it comes to those retrograde moments, you really have to ask yourself, Lord, what is it that I'm, acting upon at this time? Do I need to recover some other foundations that help me communicate? And I'm hearing the angel say, this is how we communicate. So these are your angels of manifestation. These are your angels of manifestation. So ask upon Him what it is that you're needing to know for your highest good. There are roots and partnerships in this passionate understanding. Let me see here. Let me look at my notes. Yeah, so more light coats coming in. Yeah, so it has been feeling like a lot of 4s, right? Are you a life path 4? Like, come on, dude. 4s, come on. This is... Okay, 4s. Right, so your strengths are going to be fulfilled more in what it is that you're imagining. So think of your reliability, how you're becoming more trustworthy, the loyalty, your conservativeness, your organization, your consistency, your responsibility, and your hard labor. Like, think of these as your understanding to where you might feel a little stubborn about doing these things sometimes because you're like, my God, I just woke up. Give me the rest that I need. But it's at the same time, it's like there are people who are going to request certain appointments with you. So you're going to want to make sure that you have enough rest so that you can meet up with those people at a specific time. And that might feel new to you sometimes because you're going to be like, I don't know what this is. And you don't have to make those decisions then. If you don't know what this is, do not make those decisions. Just put them to the side and say, I'm sorry, but I don't know what those decisions are right now. But you could be feeling a little bit more space at a certain time that you're gonna be like, yeah, I think I'm gonna learn about this because this is like, this is like some other flexible moments where you could be feeling like other ways that you're trying to uncover certain things. And so you're just going to take a break right now. Okay? You're just going to take a break because you kind of knew that this was going to be like this. So let's give you the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle one more time. Rediscover your zeal. Pay attention to the passion you are feeling for discovery, learning, exploration, spirituality, travel, your work, or your relationship. Passion and desire to go together, especially as inspiration. Number 40. Okay. Talk to you later, guys. Let me go check on the dogs because I don't know what Zena and Mackenzie are doing, but they had a bath and I brushed them and everything. And so I'm not going to talk about that right now, but you know how it is. sweep the floor after them because they are just holding a lot. They don't like baths and showers. I'm sorry. They just do not like baths and showers. They just don't. I don't know why they don't, but they just don't like it. So I'm a little bit sensitive to that for them. But at the same time, I am learning how to create boundaries to be there for them. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.